All right, guys, we're back. Season 3, episode 6 of the Cookout going live right now on YouTube and Twitch. We got Adam and Eris as always. Boys, how are we doing? It's March.
I ain't lost basketball in a while, so that was
It's
good.
starting to be great. Justice for the Johnnies.
Facts.
Trying to be okay.
Facts. Well, it's the best time of the year. We are in March. This is March, and it is madness. And it started yesterday, I guess. Technically, It's Wednesday. We watched Virginia get their ass beat.
Who knew? Oh, wait, I knew.
Oh, wait. The committee knew.
I knew.
But yeah, so, and then I think wasn't there other playing games going on today?
Boise State's playing Colorado right now.
The
I
Grambling State
tapped into that.
The Grambling State versus the Grambling State versus Montana State game that happened earlier was really good.
Yeah, Grambling State won. Black people
in overtime, really good game.
But we are gonna fill out the perfect, absolutely going 100%. Perfect.
We'll lose the first game.
March Madness bracket.
We're getting that a Thursday. I wonder. Thursday.
I wonder if we can see the one that we put in last year.
Someone actually brought that up on Twitter and said that if they were able to keep those, archive those, people wouldn't delete the app so damn fast.
Here's the thing. I'm looking at ours from last year right now because ESPN kept receipts.
Good for ESPN. Shout out to them.
Do you want to guess the percent correct we got?
Correct?
Yeah, mind you, last year was the biggest shit show
30
of a March Madness bracket.
Yeah, Miami, UConn.
What's up, Brian?
Some other shit.
Team plate.
Miami, Texas. I remember
that. Let's bring up our bracket last. Actually, we'll do it later. But I'll let you think about how many picks we actually got right. I will tell you, just to give you a hint, sub 50%.
Yeah, easy. That's easy.
Not great. March Madness was so fucked last year that the person who won my bracket, bracket pool amongst my friends picked Virginia to win the whole thing and still won the whole pool.
First day.
They lost to Furman.
First day, yeah.
So yeah, we'll get into that. But first, we're going to spend a little bit of time on NFL free agency. Firstly, everybody knew it was coming except for me, but Justin Fields getting traded to the Steelers. Here's the thing. Ryan Poles, really smart to pull the trigger on that when all of Chicago is drunk for St. Patty's Day. Very methodical, very analytical approach. I commend him on that. I was drunk when I found the news, and then I remember exactly where I was when I found the news. I was eating a turkey sandwich at home. I was walking the dogs in between bars that I was going to, and got the text on my phone. But I was sad the rest of the night. I probably brought the whole mood down. I don't care. And then I woke up the next day still sad. Like I just got dumped. Because here's the Justin Fields saga for me is that he committed to Florida State 2 different times, right? Then he decommitted both times. Then we finally draft him, right? So then he's on my team and I'm thinking, Justin Fields, he's finally my guy, my QB, and then we don't help him, and then now he's gone. I know you guys don't care. I just needed to air out some of my thoughts because nobody else around me cares. So you guys have to care. You guys have to care. But here's the fucked up thing, though, and here's the thing that fucked me up. One, he went for a 6th-round pick, right? That could turn into a 4th-round pick if he plays 51% of the offensive snaps, which could happen if Mr. Unlimited.
Y'all see his workouts?
Yes. Russell Wilson always looked great in workouts, bro. There's a great deep ball still. However, Mr. Unlimited, if he plays only 49% of offensive snaps, the Bears get a 4th-round pick, which I'll feel a little better about because we got Keenan Allen for a 4th-round pick. But how would you guys feel, right, if you guys were on a shitty team, they had you like as the focal point of this rebuild, right? They finish the rebuild in theory, and then they ship you out so you can't even reap the successes. That stinks. I feel like he got jobbed.
So that's the business, you know. So you got the girl in college, and so you get to come up, get you a new shorty. Same situation.
It's crazy that they extended Darnell Mooney for him for Justin Fields, and then they give Caleb Williams, Keenan Allen.
Okay, Gerald Everett, DeAndre Swift is coming. They got some O-line help. They got help, and then now they're gonna draft Caleb Williams. They're gonna get Rome Odunze probably. He's just gonna have weapons. And Justin Fields, first couple of years, was throwing to us three. Basically, I'm not getting any SEP. I'm not getting any SEP. Got 1.5 Achilles working right now.
Leg don't work. Yep.
Leg don't work. You know what I'm saying? I'm very immobile. Can't run or jump. And Justin Fields was working with receiving core that had like bottom 5 win rate as a group in the league. That means man to man, you're not winning your route ever. So what is he supposed to do?
He's tough on dude, man.
It's tough.
And then he goes to Pittsburgh where he's not even gonna fucking play.
He's not gonna play, bro.
He's gonna develop.
I feel like Justin's gonna end up being a savage. I think Caleb Williams is gonna be really good too. So like I can be sad about Justin, but also be excited about Caleb Williams at the same time.
Yeah, being sad with the number 1 pick in the draft is crazy.
I feel like I believe in him. I feel like he didn't get a fair shake, and he was the scapegoat. He was the fall guy.
I wouldn't even say he's a fall guy. I mean, it's just Caleb Williams. This was one of them things. I don't think they wanted to trade him, but it's like, what are you gonna do,
bro? It's like when DeMar DeRozan got traded from the Raptors, and then they win the NBA Finals like, next year for Kawhi. They traded DeMar DeRozan for Kawhi.
What are you gonna do? It's shitty luck, but I mean, hey, motherfucker, right there, you can't pass on him.
But what if he comes out and sucks?
It's not their
what
fault.
if you give him all that help and he sucks?
That's not their fault. You gotta take the chance.
And he's crying on the sidelines.
I feel like you don't get fired if you take that chance.
You don't.
I think you do get fired if you don't take the chance and he's good.
Exactly. So I understand. I don't condone that behavior, but I understand. However, I'm over it. I saw Caleb Williams pro day. He's throwing against air, so I don't really care that much. The 70-yard throw that he threw was pretty tough. I ain't gonna lie.
Fucking nuke.
It was a nuke, and the thing is, it was a little wobbly too. So like, it could have been better.
It was windy out there.
Yeah, exactly. And it's windy in Chicago. It's the windy city. So yeah, I mean, multiple things can be true. I can be sad about Justin still. I feel bad for the people. Like I know my buddy Ryan got a Justin Fields jersey when we were at the game last year. So he's like, what do you do with that? That's why I get customized jerseys too. For like the teams I like, I always get custom jerseys because I'm never gonna leave my team.
That's why I feel like
like
in soccer, you just got to get a jersey without a name on the back because them niggas move.
Exactly. Just get a number. Just get a number.
I only get jerseys with the name if it's a legend.
Exactly. Exactly.
Have a Harry Kane Tottenham jersey. That didn't age well, huh?
That guy.
You can rock that though because Harry Kane was there for it long.
Yeah. Okay. So my dad and I play this game anytime that we go to a Bears game or a sporting event. It's like we'll take pictures of people that need new jerseys. For instance, a Muhsin Muhammad jersey, if you're wearing that at a Bears game, probably
that's moves, baby.
Probably need a new jersey, right? If you have like a Curtis Enos jersey, you probably need a
pull up in a Mr. Trubisky. Is like you can't.
Exactly.
You can't do that.
Probably need a new jersey. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I'm trying to think of a good like spur. If you have a Danny Green jersey, you should probably.
That's ugly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Danny Green.
That's why I haven't bought a Spurs jersey in a long time. I'm waiting to buy a Wemby. I'm not gonna buy a Wemby one until he signs an extension.
Grant, perfect one. Curtis Conway. I see Curtis Conway jersey still to this day. Conway was on the Bears when I was peeing in the bed still. Man.
I have 0 Mavericks jerseys.
The only jerseys I ever get are custom jerseys. Because again, I'm never leaving my team. You know what I'm saying? I'm never leaving Florida State. I'm never leaving Chicago. never leaving Boston. So yeah. Anyway, other free agency stuff that was going on. Let's see. Great. The biggest deal. So Saints signed Chase Young, 1-year deal. I feel like that's good for the Saints. I mean, $13 million seems kind of cheap for Chase Young, but it's fully guaranteed.
Yeah, I think he's kind of starting to fizzle a little bit, honestly. Then I think it's just because the amount of injuries he's had.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like not as explosive off the ball. I mean, he's still, making plays, but,
I think it's a prove it year.
However, I mean, yeah, it is. And, I mean, in that division, though, I mean, it's still pretty wide open.
Let's see, Tyron Smith to the Jets. I feel like the Jets are kind of going all in on Aaron Rodgers coming back healthy. They got Tyron Smith. They got Mike Williams.
Well, they're paying him a lot of money, right? So if he doesn't play but another 4 seconds,
hey, we got to start with finishing a drive.
People about to start giving the side eye to the Jets front office,
right?
If they end up with the shit show they had. They bench Zach Wilson, and then Aaron Rodgers gets hurt, so then they put Zach Wilson back in the game. Then he sucks. Then they bench him again, and then backup gets hurt, so then they got to put him back in the game.
His mentals are fucked.
It's getting real awkward. Zach Wilson's not coming back. They're going to play him, so they don't have that again. But it's like, they're going to start giving them the side eye. They roll with that again. So Tyron Smith is a good pick for them, and he's fucking cheap.
One thing that was a little bit of a head scratcher for me was Kenny Pickett to the Eagles. I thought if the Bears were going to trade Justin, it was going to be like the Eagles made a lot of sense to me. You can learn from Jalen Hurts. You can run the same type of offense with Justin and
Jalen Hurts wasn't going to leave.
Huh?
Jalen Hurts wasn't going to leave in 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, sure, but I feel like this is like a stop for him before he gets traded to like another team to start.
Didn't the Bears do Justin Fields like a service, right? Like they could have traded him to Philly, but he didn't want Philly. Is what I thought I saw.
Sure. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, there was a lot of things that were going around saying that they had better deals in place than the 6th round pick for him, and it's like we want to do right by Justin. We'll never know the validity of all that, but I just thought from a fit perspective, the Eagles made a lot of sense. But I mean, I feel like for Justin, the Steelers are going to be not great again. But Arthur Smith,
though, spot for him. They
last year or whatever, 10-7 or whatever.
Yeah.
Which they'll
15 straight winning seasons. The head coach isn't going anywhere. You got stability,
and they got Arthur Smith, which I do like.
Yeah,
I feel like Arthur Smith as an OC is
as a young quarterback. I think stability is the best thing you can have. And,
Mike Tomlin is
you don't want to be like Baker Mayfield, have all these different coaches, or Bryce Young, or Sam Darnold, all these young players they have. Daniel Jones, have all these different coordinators and coaches.
True,
and he's good. Mike Tomlin is great, so Hall of Fame coach.
I do think the Kenny Pickett fit in Philly. I just don't see him doing anything in Philly.
That might have been like I need you to take this guy off my hands.
Right.
Backdoor. I think he wants to stay at home.
Collect a few more checks before he's out of the league.
Stay close to home. He's from Pennsylvania. I forgot.
Let's see. What do you guys think about Keenan Allen though on the Bears?
I saw something that said that he's gonna get like 115 catches, like 1,300 yards, and 12 touchdowns, and I was like, "Yeah, somebody doesn't know who Keenan Allen is." Keenan Allen is either
going to be on pace for that around like week 5.
Yeah,
be on pace.
He's gonna get a lot of yards or a lot of touchdowns, but there's no way he's gonna get both. That's just not who Keenan Allen is. I've had him in fantasy the last 4 years.
Yeah, so, I mean, getting him for a 4th round pick from like a value standpoint, I think is.
I mean, he's gonna be open.
Yeah, because I think the Bears need to focus on like win rate. Because outside of DJ Moore, no one was winning routes. Keenan Allen is always going to be open on third down.
Open.
And then lining him across from the opposite side of the field is DJ Moore. I think it's gonna be tough. And then you got Rome Odunze or Malik Neighbors in the slot.
Brock Bowers.
Or no. They're not getting Brock Bowers.
No. My fault.
And then you got Cole Kmet coming back, Gerald Everett.
Or Brock Bowers.
Anyway, let's see. Eric Armstead to the Jaguars. Yeah, Mac Jones to the Jaguars too.
They were ready to get him the fuck up out of there.
I think he's from there too. He went to high school in Jacksonville, I thought. So it's another, hey man, can you just take Buddy off our hands, please? Mac Jones said his mom picked him up from practice. I feel like that dude. I feel like he's just weird. He's like a weird guy. Like I feel like I can't see him like hanging out with the homies. You know what I'm saying? Or like going out. I wonder what his life is like outside of football.
Probably pretty lame, I'm sure.
Right. But it is interesting how players, when they leave New England and like Bill Belichick, that more personality comes out. Like you saw with Tom when he left. Mac Jones seems a little more animated when he's not in New England. So I wonder, the
pressure's just off.
I guess so. Jay saying Patriots did fail Mac Jones too. I do agree with that. He said, "What's up, gang?" Sam Howell to the Seahawks, though. Do you think they didn't give Sam Howell enough time, or is it just that like this QB draft is just so much better that they kind of just didn't have a choice?
I mean, you got the number. I think they just like their guy. I think they just like their guy.
Yeah. Do you
like Jaden Daniels?
You think they go with Jaden?
That's what it's looking like.
Yeah.
I just don't understand Drake May to New England. I feel like that's just rinse and repeat. Like they're just looking for like the New England Patriots QB has to look a certain way. Like they all have, like they're all the same type. Like I just don't understand. Like just try something different.
He with Cam Newton.
It worked until he got COVID, and then he was asked after he came back from COVID. Like he was hooping, honestly. Like when he was in New England before he got COVID, and he sucked. But I think Jaden Daniels in New England would be nice. He's not going to fall to 3. I don't think.
I'd rather see him. I think Washington's way more dynamic.
Personally, I don't like Jaden Daniels, but we'll see.
Wait, let's expand on that. Why do you not like Jaden Daniels?
I don't think he's. I don't know. I don't think he's that good, to be honest.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he did lose to Florida State twice, back to back.
I've just seen him in college for a really long time, and like up until the last year, he didn't really. And then I didn't think that he was gonna win. I didn't think he should have won the Heisman, but it felt kind of like a down year. So somebody got to win it.
I think his stats were very inflated. He got a lot of just they were up 50, and he's still throwing the ball every play.
Do you think that?
I think it's fine.
Do you think that
Washington doesn't scare me?
Okay, so between CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, Jaden Daniels, all kind of like similar QBs in their own right in terms of like build and stuff like that. Like, who do you think out of the 3 is going to have the best career?
I think CJ Stroud's the best player out of the 3 of them.
Who do you think is the worst player?
Jaden Daniels. I just don't think Jaden Daniels. I mean, he could be very good. I could be wrong. I just don't think Jaden Daniels is that good. I thought CJ Stroud was. I mean, even during his freshman season, he was, very good. I think Bryce Young can be okay, but It's gonna be tough on him because Carolina's gonna suck for a while.
He has no shot of being good.
They're gonna suck for a while. So,
Adam, do you think do you agree with theirs? Like, you don't like Jaden Daniels either?
No, I like him. Like I said, I think his numbers were inflated. I don't think he's not as good as the other quarterbacks that won the Heisman. I don't think he's even anywhere close to that. But
so you think he's worse than Bryce Young?
Yeah.
Mm.
Does he scare you at Washington?
Like, not right now. I think if he gets the right coaching staff, he can be dangerous. But just him. No. I'd be scared. If CJ Stroud was in Washington last year, I'd be like, oh, there we go.
Like, I was like, when they said like that Chicago.
But I felt the same thing about Bryce Young too. I think Bryce Young needs to have like a lot of pieces around him.
I mean, he's always been at he's always at the best players, right? He's at Mater Dei. He was at Alabama. He's always had the best guys.
That's
now
true.
He has the worst guys.
Let's see. Let's breeze through some of these other ones. Titans signed Calvin Ridley.
Good pick for them.
I like that. Kyler Murray gets some O-line help with Jonah Williams. Bobby Wagner to the Commanders.
Okay.
On a 1 year, he's pretty cheap. 1 year, $6 million in guarantees.
They're building like the worst roster of all time.
I think they're just throwing a lot of darts at the dartboard and just hoping something sticks.
I mean, they got like 6 former Cowboys on the team.
Yeah.
It's like that's tacky. That shit is tacky.
Deontay Johnson to the Panthers to get some help for Bryce Young.
Okay.
Yeah, I like him.
Danielle Hunter to the Texans.
They're about to be so nasty.
Did you see like the leaked video or leaked photos of their jerseys?
They actually confirmed the white ones.
The one with Tank Dell.
Yeah, Tank Dell and Nico Collins.
Yeah,
they confirmed those yesterday or 2 days ago.
I kind of like them.
I liked them too.
I wonder what the navy ones or if the red ones are gonna look like. I like Danielle Hunter. Sam Darnold to the Vikings, so it looks like the Vikings might roll with Sam Darnold this year.
I think they're gonna try to trade up.
Yeah, because they're sitting at number 11.
I think if JJ falls past New York, I think they try and trade up.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
AJ McCarthy could.
I've been seeing.
I think he could follow
I've been seeing stuff about how the Patriots are in love with 2 of the top 3 guys, and if their guy isn't there, they'll trade back, which doesn't surprise me for the Patriots.
But then, what are they? They're just rolling with Jacoby Brissett then for the year?
No, I just think they'll
get Bo Nix. I feel like Bo Nix just screams New England Patriot to me. And if they do trade back, he would be there.
I don't think that they. I don't know. I think they really like Jaden Daniels and Caleb. Obviously, Caleb Williams, but I don't know how they feel about Drake May. I doubt that they would go with Drake May. I think they would just trade back.
See, I don't like Jaden Daniels there.
Actually, that's not true. Actually, I saw that they're going to stay at 3. I actually saw that yesterday.
I feel like you should.
Just go who's there.
Like if Jaden Daniels is not there at 3, I feel like the overall value of that pick goes down quite a bit. Because I just don't see a lot of teams trading up and giving up a lot of capital for Drake May.
Teams would do it for Marvin Harrison Jr. Jump Arizona.
See, and I was going to say,
that's a good point. Yeah,
I was about to say they might do it for Marvin Harrison Jr. He's being kind of weird right now.
Yeah, because he's not going past 4. Like if he's there for Arizona, they're gonna take him.
Which, like I said, did y'all see that he didn't do his pro day?
Yeah, because apparently the top 10 teams didn't ask him to.
So he's like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna be here for you."
Yeah, I wouldn't do it anyways. Then.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't do it either.
I mean, he has nothing to gain from it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I feel like
he's not going 1. He's not going 2.
Yeah, he knows he's going nowhere
no
further
further
than
than
fourth.
4. Yeah.
So you go out there, you blow a hamstring running routes or whatever. Like there's just
for a team that's not even in attendance.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Arizona said, "Don't worry, bro. We're good."
Yeah. Like, I think he said it was basically just Deion Sanders treatment. Like, why am I working out for people that they don't have a chance to get me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, let's see.
Don't hate it.
Yeah, I don't mind it at all. I feel like QBs that didn't throw at the pro day because they want a more controlled environment, I think is fine to throw at their pro day instead of the combine. So I didn't mind Caleb Williams throwing today.
Didn't Caleb Williams throw for his receivers though? Isn't that why he said he threw the ball?
Yeah.
So
I don't think he was throwing for his own gain. I think.
Where do you go besides one?
And Ewers looked good. He was throwing for the Texas receivers, and scouts were loving him.
He might be one next year.
Oh, that's so smart by Quinn Ewers.
Yeah, why not?
Why
not get the buzz going early for you?
Yeah,
he was out there. I saw like his throw. He's out there throwing dots.
I bet AD and Xavier Worthy were like, please.
And Wellington too. For all of them. JT Sanders.
Come throw, bro.
Also, it's probably helpful for Quinn getting, even though it's not your pro day, but
scouts are still looking at him.
Exactly. One, they're still looking at you, and two, you get like another one next year. So it's like
he'll fuck around and not throw next year if he does what he's supposed to do this year.
Yeah, but I feel like there's a lot more nerves if you know. There's a lot more nerves if you know that. Yeah, there's a lot more pressure if it's your pro day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
or if this is your one shot. Like he's had it this pro day, and then he has the potential for another one next year if he needs it, and he already knows how it goes. Like, you know, that type of thing. So I think it's smart on his part. I think he's going to be the first QB taken off the board next year anyway. In my opinion, because I think Texas is going to be good. So you guys are going to be annoying to be around.
You with us, right?
I am. I got my fucking hook. I got my gear. So I'm gonna be there. Let's see. Wait, Michigan? Are you going? Wait, when is that game?
Second week of the season.
September 10th. The second week.
September 7th.
Yeah, second Saturday of the year, I think.
September 7th?
Yeah, it's the second week.
Oh, okay. So September 1st must be on a Saturday, I guess. Interesting. September.
Big house.
Oh, no. It's the first Saturday in September.
September 2nd?
No, it's September 7th.
7th.
Yeah, so the first
second week of the season.
Oh, second week of the season. Oh, sure.
Week 2.
That would be interesting. I don't know how to get to Ann Arbor from Boston, but I'd be intrigued with that.
Through the water.
Like I don't know where I don't know where you fly to. You know what I'm saying?
Detroit.
I don't know how far Ann Arbor is from Detroit.
It's like 45 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. 44 minutes. No shit. Okay. All right. Hey, that might be. that might. I've always wanted to go, like, watch a game at the Big House. So that's. I got a lot of friends. Got a lot of friends that work or that are Michigan friends out here. Let's see. Running through the rest of these, Patrick Queen. I feel like the Steelers kind of overpaid for him. 3 years, $41 million. I think he's gonna play well there, but I feel like that was kind of expensive. Derrick Henry to the Ravens. I like that a lot. Like, imagine chasing around Lamar Jackson all fucking game, and then in the fourth quarter, Derrick Henry
ran over.
Derrick Henry just over and over and over and over and over and over again. Let's see. Darnell Mooney to the Falcons. Kirk Cousins to the Falcons. What do you guys think about that?
I think Kirk Cousins is a decent quarterback.
Oh, sorry. Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's chasing money too, right? I mean, yeah. But he's not in a terrible situation. I think the Falcons have pretty good weapons.
They were one game out of the playoff last year.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're in the playoffs.
He's in a good situation because the NFC South sucks.
Sucks.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna play six games a year. Gonna be pretty easy. They're not tough games. I'd have to see. I'd be interested in what their non-conference schedule looks like. But if I'm Kirk Cousins, I don't hate that situation.
I mean, Kirk Cousins is easily the best
player. I believe they play the AFC North. Is one of the divisions they play.
AFC North. So that is the Bengals, Steelers, Ravens,
Browns.
That's
3 playoff teams.
Yeah, that's tough. That might be tough. Austin Eckler to the Commanders. Brian Burns to the Giants. I do like that a lot. Went to a football factory. Brian Burns. They gave the Giants an A for a grade for that. They gave the Panthers an F.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Panthers just let go their best player for nothing.
I feel like the Giants, that number 0 on the Giants is going to look kind of tough, I think. That white number 0.
Is he wearing? I thought Kayvon wears 0.
He wears
5.
Are you a Giants fan?
Shut up.
Do you watch them niggas?
Imagine.
Nope.
Let's see. Gardner Minshew to the Raiders. I do like Josh Jacobs to the Packers. They lost Aaron Jones to the Vikings. I thought the Bears were going to get Josh Jacobs, but I'm glad that they didn't pay as much as the Packers are paying. 4 years, $48 million. I feel like is a lot.
He's going to make that by just fucking running all over the Cowboys in the playoff.
Right. Xavier McKinney to the Packers. Kind of like that. They do need safety help. Kirk Cousins did get $180 million. 90 fully guaranteed.
He has the best agent in sports.
The best agent in the world.
That's about what he deserved. What Dak get?
Dak ain't got it yet. He's gonna get 60 a year.
But I mean, coming off an Achilles injury and yet 90 million guarantee is crazy. You have no idea what that's gonna look like. Falcons, we back up. Are you?
No. No.
Back up from look, I'm a Bears fan, okay? So we're not back up from shit yet,
first of all.
So Saquon Barkley to the Eagles. How do you guys feel about that? Do you need to take a shot for Saquon? Like,
just another weapon to bail that bitch ass nigga Jalen Hurts out.
Damn.
Damn.
He a bitch ass nigga. Ain't gonna be all that.
Yeah. Got rid of a domestic terrorist at QP. Desmond Ritter is that bad? Is that bad? Like,
Desmond Ritter
what? That is wild. That's wild. Okay. Gabe Davis getting money from other teams. I feel like all he does is either catch touchdowns or nothing.
I mean, that's Gabe Davis.
He'll catch 3 touchdowns.
He catches 48 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Exactly. Christian Wilkins to the Raiders.
I like that.
I do like that as well. Tony Pollard to the Titans. So who is running the ball for the Cowboys?
Jonathan
Is it going to be Trey Benson?
It'll be Jonathan Brooks. I'm gonna hate it.
It'll be it'll be Jonathan Brooks. It'll be Jonathan Brooks or Trey Benson. It'll be one of those two.
Look, Jay wants to know
why. Or
Braylon
Allen. It might be Braylon Allen too.
Braylon Allen went to that's running back university.
One of those 3 guys though.
So why do Jay is asking why does Eris hate Jalen Hurts so much?
Oh, I just think he's overrated.
Okay.
That's all.
Do you think that Dak
better than Dak?
Do you think Dak Prescott is underrated, overrated, or properly rated?
I think he is properly rated over hated. I think people hate Dak Prescott, which is fair. I mean,
okay.
Okay, Bo, I have a question for you.
It comes with being the quarterback of the Cowboys, though.
I have a question for you.
Why
There's some Butts been arguing about this. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Butts didn't ask you. I want you to rate these four quarterbacks in order.
Okay, I'm
Dak,
nervous. Yes.
Jalen Hurts,
yes.
Kyler Murray, C.J. Stroud.
Okay, so you said Dak, Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray, C.J. Stroud.
Mm-hmm.
Is this off potential or like right now?
Right now.
That's really tough because I feel like they're all around the same. I would say if I'm in order of what I want, like if I was owner or GM of a franchise, who I'd want right now, I would want CJ Stroud first.
For one season.
I think I would still go CJ Stroud.
So he's one.
I think now it gets a little murky. I would say I will say Dak is last. So it's more so it's more so of is it Kyler or Jalen for 2 or 3? But the thing is, it's like it's CJ Stroud and then either Kyler or Jalen, and then Dak is like they're all kind of the same to me, to be honest.
But Dak is last.
But Dak is last. He is. But I would probably realistically I'd go CJ, Jalen, just because he's been to a Super Bowl, Kyler and Dak. is where I'm at. What was Adams? What was Adams' rankings?
That's my same thing. I could say.
Yeah, the same exact thing.
I'll take Hurts over CJ. I go Hurts, CJ, Kyler, Dak.
I trust CJ throwing the ball more right now. I feel like
I would trust Dak and I would trust Hurts more.
I feel like CJ had less to work with, and Jalen had substantially more to work with.
He had a bad year.
Yeah, he also wasn't healthy for a lot of the year too.
Those are not that good, but.
And then the thing is with Kyler, I would put Kyler above Jalen Hurts, but I don't know if he's going to be healthy for all 17 games. That's a big thing too.
Yeah,
availability is an ability.
I think Kyler has the best skill set.
I think he does too. But can he stay healthy for the entire season? I think Dwayne says if perfectly healthy, I think Kyler's one, and I agree. Ayers, can I have your rankings?
Kyler Murray before he came, so he had the ACL, came back and he was okay. Before that, he was fucking terrible.
Yes.
Terrible. Yeah. He was terrible. Now, the streets don't forget. However,
he had no weapons. Who is he throwing
tomorrow? Tomorrow, I would go with Dak Prescott 1.
Okay.
Hurts and Stroud, and then Kyler. I thought Kyler. I don't think. I thought Kyler was the worst quarterback there.
So Dwayne says that the sports system is bad. I mean, Tank Dell was good for.
I think he's talking about Kyler.
I know, but I'm saying like Tank Dell was good, but I don't think CJ Stroud had just weapons.
Nico Collins was tough.
Nico did have a good year.
Nico Collins wasn't. Nico Collins. I mean, it was Davis Mills, but Nico Collins bust onto the scene this year, big time.
True, because I don't remember him acting like that somewhere else.
Here's the thing: he changed his number, and I didn't even know until I saw him hooping this year. Like, who the fuck is his number 12, nigga?
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, the Cowboys need to figure out who's going to run the ball for them this year.
They're gonna draft one.
DeAndre Swift to the Bears, I really like. Nico was balling at Michigan. Fair.
That was like 3 years ago.
Jaguars signed Mitch Morse. Fuck that guy.
Unfortunate.
Fuck
that guy up.
That
But
guy.
though we got it up here, though. We got it up here.
Hey, if I ever need to play a center in Wordle, Mitch Morse. Got it. Good. Steelers, Russell Wilson. What do you guys think about the Russell Wilson fit in Pittsburgh? Do you guys think it's gonna work out? Do you like how many games do you think he gets for Justin comes in and saves the season?
What I think is Mike Tomlin not gonna lose.
Right.
So I'm gonna bet on Mike Tomlin. Not to say betting on Russell Wilson, I'm gonna bet on Mike Tomlin.
Okay. Also, Matt Canada gone. Arthur Smith in.
If Mike Tomlin can go over 500 with
Matt Canada as your OC, yes.
And Matt Canada is like, I mean, come on. Yeah, I think they'll be fine.
Do you think Justin Fields plays this season?
No.
Really? Okay. Because if he does, that means Russell Wilson's career is done.
I think he plays if Russell Wilson gets hurt. He doesn't play because Russell Wilson's playing bad.
Okay.
I don't think he plays. I think there's a possibility that he plays if Russell Wilson is like just kind of who Russell Wilson was at the start of last season. I don't think that like he had a pretty long leash in Denver at the start of last season.
And I don't paid him $1 billion.
I don't think he gets that same luxury, with Justin Fields behind him.
I don't think so either. Because I mean, the Steelers are on the hook for Russell Wilson for what, $2 million or
right.
$1.2 million or something.
Yeah.
So I mean, they don't have to give him a long leash at all. Because if it doesn't work out,
cut him.
Change out my pocket. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. And then we can really see, what Justin can be. Dwayne says, I know I'm linked to the pop. Do y'all believe Wilson is clear cut better than Fields right now?
Better? No.
I don't know. I
don't know if I don't think it's clear cut. I don't think
it's clear cut. No. If I had the luxury of sitting Justin to have him learn behind someone like Russell, which I think the Steelers are going to do, like I would start Russell. I think he's probably slightly better than Justin right now. That being said, Justin had a really good end of the year last year, and
Russell Wilson did too.
I think Russ is clear cut. I think he's just a way better passer than Justin is, right? And decision maker.
Agreed. Yeah.
I think Justin gets bailed out by his athleticism.
Agreed.
Like you're not gonna win. You're not trying to win like that.
No.
We're just
Baker Mayfield gets a bag, $100 million. Good for him.
Deserved. Shout out to him.
Yeah, Mac Jones to the Jaguars. Browns trade for Jerry Jeudy. I think he needed to get out of there. The Broncos have no weapons.
They clean a shot
at all. They are on 0-17 watch.
There's two teams in that division I guess the Broncos have zero weapons. The Chargers also have nobody to give the ball to.
The Chargers and I mean the AFC West, we were talking last year in the fall about like how that could be the most competitive division in football, and we may have two.
It's complete. Everybody except
really
the
bad
offense is completely dismantled right now.
Yeah,
the Broncos don't have a soul. The Chargers also don't have anybody, and the Vegas Raiders are the Vegas Raiders.
Yeah,
they ain't got a quarterback.
Still trying to. The offenses in the AFC West right now are just not.
I mean, they got Gardner Minshew, bro. The Raiders.
Yeah. Okay. So
Aiden O'Connell, baby.
Anyway,
fuck Purdue though. Wisconsin beat them. Sorry, motherfuckers. Big tension. What are the Giants gonna do at 6?
They draft JJ McCarthy then.
because I mean, what I read is that the Giants are going to take a QB at 6.
If they do, I'm not watching. I refuse.
Is there a QB that you would accept at 6? That's outside the top 3.
So no.
Let's go, Knicks.
Bo Nix just screams.
No, he does not. That's the thing. He doesn't.
I could see Bo Nix, like the slow-mo video of him walking around Times Square with his little spiky hair. You know what I'm saying? The bright lights.
Nah, he gonna fall on the bright lights. We seen him.
JJ McCarthy, I could see the same thing too. You know, he's pretty like decent looking white dude. Kind of has like Joe Burrow-esque like hair. You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't have Joe Burrow-esque football.
That doesn't matter though.
That's what you mean.
Look, they could take JJ McCarthy at 6. They took Daniel Jones at 8.
That was also a mistake.
Don't
make it twice. Don't make it twice. That was also stupid. They could have got Daniel Jones at 25.
They could have got him at 35. Boy, let's see. There's a lot of free agents left though. Jamal Adams, OBJ, Jadeveon Clowney, Ezekiel Elliott, Stephon Gilmore, Xavier Howard too, Justin Simmons, Ryan Tannehill still needs a home.
Texas A&M or something. Tired.
Jameis Winston to the Browns. He was already getting reps with the center in the weight room. Did you guys see that video? It's just crazy that we get to watch videos of Jameis Winston.
Is so corny. You can't say Russell Wilson is corny and not say Jameis Winston is.
That's just Jameis though, bro. He's just a goofy motherfucker, bro. That's just Jameis. If Russell does it, that's corny. But Jameis that's Jameis, bro. Like, what do you want him to do, man? Okay. I think we've gone over everything in free agency that I can think of. Let's see. Got a resub. 27 months. Tier 1 sub. None other than Noodlehead. Shot.
Passion.
Shot for Noodlehead. Cheers. Shout out my guy Elijah Craig. Cheers.
My boys Bib and Tucker.
My boys Lipton.
Lipton iced tea. Okay. Is that like peach iced tea?
Tis.
Wow. Okay. Your black is showing. That's okay.
The bonnet wasn't enough.
Looking like our auntie. Okay.
Keep the hair wrapped up, man.
Did you pour that into a shot glass? Why didn't you just take it out of the bottle?
Classy, bro.
He ain't want to over drink.
Dwayne is asking, yo, Eris, what's on the tat? Can we get a tattoo?
I don't know which one he saw.
I don't know which. It says Dallas over here. Look, let's just highlight Eris here.
Where your guns at, bro?
Hold on, bro. I've been lifting, dog. I've been lifting, dog.
Have you? So we got Dallas.
It's like no different. You got no
holder on my arm.
What's that? Okay, so yep.
Dallas, Arsenal FC.
Yep.
No.
Is that a clover?
Oh, ink, bro. Inked up, bro. Inked up, bro.
What's the left side? You have a sleeve on your left arm?
Half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right there. Dwayne, you was asking about my tats, Dwayne. Yeah, you know. See it, bro. You see it. You know, you got my panda right here, bro. He doesn't have a name yet. And you got some cherry blossom flowers because it's my favorite flower. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
I still mind, but I gotta take my shirt off. TOS.
Facts, yeah, facts, bro. Yeah. You can tell Eris don't be in the gym. That's tough.
More than you though. So.
That is tough. Okay.
Everybody here.
Also, shout out. We have 63 live viewers right now. So shout out to everybody.
More than all you 60 people. All you 60 people, I live more than you.
Okay, I mean that remains to be seen. So if you're watching on YouTube, please like the live stream. That helps a lot. And then on Twitch, drop us a follow or use Jeff Bezos' money to sub to us for free. Okay, so now all 63 of you are gonna watch us pick the absolute perfect men's NCAA tournament bracket. So have you guys filled one out already?
No,
you have not. Okay,
I'm waiting to see what Boise State do. They're not looking good.
Okay, so I filled out won already. I feel like I don't need to. Probably don't. Wait, how do I do? Wait, hold on. Whoa!
Oh, yeah.
I messed up. Okay. That was scary. I thought I just messed everything up. Okay. I'm trying to make this bigger. Pause. Oh, duh. Okay. Can you guys see this? Or we can just go like this. This is totally fine.
That's fine.
Okay.
Sell us like last year, bro.
Okay, here's the thing. We have the receipts on last year, so we can revisit what happened last year. Okay. We finished 32%. 32%. Just to level set. Not gonna say why. However, Houston.
That was all Miami's fault. I want to say that.
Okay, so let's see. We had Alabama going to the Sweet 16. Oh, sorry. We had Alabama going to the Final Four. We had Alabama, Marquette, Houston, and Gonzaga going to the Final Four.
Huh.
We had Iona going to the Sweet 16.
Homer.
Damn, Jeff.
Where else did we fuck up here?
Marquette.
We had Marquette. Yeah, Marquette.
I'm not trusting Shaka to do shit.
UConn.
He got hair now too. Nah, we good on him. He got early.
Yeah.
Still bald in my eyes. Texas Legends.
Who else? I mean, yeah.
Fuck like that.
Miami. Yeah, Miami.
They cheated that game.
Right there. That was the first round.
We had Miami losing a drag. What else did we whiff on? We picked College of Charleston to beat San Diego State in the first round. Got to the Final Four on our goofy ass. Yeah, we had College of Charleston beating San Diego State in the first round, and San Diego State made it to the Final Four championship game, actually.
Oh, San Diego State.
And then they got drugged by UConn.
Got drugged.
The whole left side of the bracket was just fucked.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. We knew what Purdue was last year. Okay, they got past, or we had them losing to Memphis in the second round.
Oh my God, that Memphis FAU game.
FAU wanted a buzzer beater. Oh no, Memphis fucked up. I'm pretty sure we were watching it.
Yeah, exactly. FAU almost lost in the first round, went to the Final Four. Like, this is how fucked the bracket was last year.
That changes a lot. That's Memphis right there.
Right, exactly. That was last year's Memphis team could have went to the Final Four. Grant going to sleep. Go Badgers. Don't be sad, Bo. We got Caleb Williams. I'm not sad. I'm sad, but excited at the same time. Also, Wisconsin is winning their first 2 games in this tournament, but we'll get into it in a second. But yeah, I mean, we only got 33% right last year, but we can only go up from here.
That's also not true.
What's not true?
We can definitely go down. You said we can only go up. Yeah, that's not true.
I mean, fair, but fair. We can do a women's one after this, but it's just going to be Caitlin Clark in South Carolina, probably. LSU. Okay, so we got UConn and Stetson. I think we're good here, right? Okay. FAU and Northwestern.
I feel like we can't bet against FAU.
I know you can't do FAU, right? I was going to say,
Northwestern also really bad. San Diego State, a 5 seed again. UAB, though, is not bad.
San Diego State at a 5. That's just like,
oh my God, Jaden LeDee.
Jaden LeDee is a basket. Is an absolute basket. So
22 and 8.
Damn. San Diego State, one of my sleepers, so I'm going with them.
Yeah,
I got 3 sleepers.
Okay. And here's the thing too about like when we would say like there's a lot of picks that are chalk. chalk doesn't make it to the Final Four. So is it really chalk picks if they don't make it to the Final Four?
Yes, like that.
Okay. Auburn, Yale. I really think this Auburn team is low key one of my sleeper picks to go to the Final Four.
They're deep. They run like
Pause.
10, 12 deep. That wasn't. That's not a pause.
Their deep was pause worthy. In my mind, that just went ooh.
like you need pause.
My fault. Okay. I feel like BYU is on upset watch from Duquesne. Also,
BYU is one of my sleepers, though.
Also, Duquesne as 11 seed is crazy.
Me.
Also, BYU as a 6 seed is crazy because they were supposed to be a 5 seed, but they can't play on Sundays, so they move them to a 6 seed, so they play on Saturdays. I think that's fucked. That they can do
BYU
that.
is really good. Watched them a lot this year.
Have you?
Yeah, in the Big 12.
Okay. But they got Day on their team.
Here's the thing about BYU. BYU got like 6 niggas that'll light you up from 3.
Fair.
They rely heavy
beat
on
Iowa
the
State. They did
shot.
drag Iowa State this year.
Put up 87 on Iowa State. That's crazy because they were lighting their ass up. Like they get hot.
They beat Kansas. They beat Baylor. They did lose to Iowa State the second time. That's okay.
They rely on the jump shooting. Normally, I don't rely on jump.
I hate jump shooting teams in NCAA. And
you got 6 of them.
Can't all miss, right?
That's not true.
Illinois, Morehead State.
Illinois don't guard nobody.
Illinois doesn't guard anybody, but no one can guard Terrence Shannon.
True.
That is a fucking motherfucker, boy.
So
that's fair. That's fair.
There's a lot of chalk so far, but that's okay.
We'll get there.
Washington State and Drake. I feel like Drake is just always a trendy pick. They let us down last year. They let us down last year.
I think we spin the block with.
Okay. Iowa State, South Dakota State. I think we're okay there.
They're gonna get fucked. I think South Dakota State might get dog walked on them.
Yeah. North Carolina and Wagner. Wagner just beat.
Gonna do it, and if anybody's gonna do it this year, it's gonna be Baycott's ass.
Yeah, because I mean, at some point, RJ Davis, their offensive, just RJ Davis, please go get us 30 points. That's gonna fail at some point, and then they're gonna look at Armando Baycott like, hey, I don't know, I thought everybody was eating chips, and then he's not gonna be the one to carry them. Wagner also beat Howard in the play-in game. Who has 26-year-old Seth Towns on the team, who has just finished his 8th collegiate year. He's older than Jason Tatum. And I just think that's a little crazy.
I hope he has a LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Because he's done.
Yeah.
He's saying in tomorrow.
All right. Mississippi State and Michigan State. Now, can't bet against Tom Izzo in March because they always figure it out.
Tom Izzo will get you one.
Tom Izzo is going to get you one usually. However, Mississippi State, I do like them.
You like them with the Izzo? Izzo can get one?
Here's the thing. I don't think Izzo should be in, which is why I think we should pick him.
I don't either.
Which is why they're going to go to the Elite Eight.
Which is why they're going to win. Yeah, which is why they're going to win.
Exactly why they're going to go to the Elite Eight. See, the difference between us not wanting Michigan State to get in and Virginia to get in is that we don't want Virginia to get in because they're bad. And then they proved it that they are bad. So we're not hating by any means. St. Mary's and Grand Canyon. This is a trendy 5-4 matchup for Grand Canyon.
I think this is going to be the best game of the first round.
I agree with this. Because Grand Canyon fans are hype.
Grand Canyon,
they're going to be rocking.
They are going to be.
That being said, where St. Mary's is, I mean, it's basically a home game at St. Mary's, huh?
I have no idea where St. Mary's is located, but I think it's in the Northeast.
Spokane, Washington.
Yeah, I think St. Mary's.
Oh, yeah, they are in the WAC. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's the only thing. We got to get a 5-12 upset, right?
I agree. St. Mary's is in California.
This is in California. Oh, it's not. I thought it was like Montana or something.
That Grand Canyon team, hey man,
they play hard.
They play hard, and they're gonna be able to play.
And their fans are gonna travel well.
They're gonna play.
So St. Mary's will too. I mean, shit. Spokane. That's what.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. St. Mary's can flat out go too.
Yeah,
they can go.
I think we come back to that one.
Come back to that one. Yeah.
Right. See, we got another 5-12.
Okay, fair. It won't let me unselect it, but we'll come back. Alabama and Charleston. We picked Charleston last year, and they let us down. And this Alabama team scores a lot.
Yeah, I think their pace might be too much. They don't guard. But
they do not guard, but they score a lot. 91 points a game. They score, but they also give up 81 points a game.
It's just up and it's a track race.
It is. And I feel like College of Charleston is not going to be able to keep up.
Well, Charleston also plays fast. I think that plays in the hands of Alabama. They can't slow the ball down either.
Yeah. Scoring 90 points a game in college is crazy. Virginia scored 14 points at halftime. At half. They didn't score a point in 52 real-time minutes. They almost won an hour without scoring a basket. Okay. New Mexico and Clemson. Clemson has Joe Girard. It's Joe Girard. However, Jalen House can go, and he's a dog.
Yeah, he is
an absolute dog. Also, they have Jamal Mashburn Jr.
Hey, me out. I think we go upset here because I think they both lose to Baylor.
Their dads were. This is a great backcourt, or not? Jamal Mashburn was a wing, but you know what I'm saying. I like New Mexico.
I think we go upset.
That's Adam Homey right there, Eddie House.
Baylor and Colgate. Can't lose
Baylor
two.
Gonna move.
Right. Dayton and Nevada. This is also this is a toss-up game. I'm mad at Nevada for getting in the tournament. But Deron Holmes can go.
Look at him. 21-8.
If you got braids and you wear a headband over your braids, you just go.
Yeah.
That's part of the fit.
Yep.
They do have some bad losses. I mean, Northwestern is not good.
What the fuck happened to VCU? Put up 47 against them and then turn around and drop 90.
1 month later. Yeah.
Yeah. What happened?
They got canceled. What the fuck? It's a halftime score in the full game.
Right. Power went out at half. I like Dayton here, but I wouldn't be mad at Nevada.
I feel like Dayton always finds one in March. I don't know why. I don't always find two.
We're good with Arizona.
Have y'all know about the Long Beach State stuff?
Yeah, the head coach got fired and then won the tournament. And then during media today, he's like, I'm not really answering questions because I'm not getting paid. Like,
I saw an interview with him. I was watching the Dan Le Batard show. They were interviewing. He was like, "Yeah, I'm not coming back next year." Oh my God.
Yeah, imagine if they say they beat Arizona, right? Man. And then they try and say like, "Hey, man, just kidding. We want you to come back." I'm not coming back.
He's been there like 16 years too.
I mean, yeah, bro, we good. Yeah, I'll definitely come back. But you gonna pay for it.
Pay me, right? Double now.
He gonna be somewhere else. He gonna be at fucking
triple it.
USC or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, Fairleigh Dickinson, they beat Purdue and their coaches at Iona. Nothing against Iona, big Gales fans over here. But I mean, it wasn't too crazy of a move, you know what I'm saying? But USC, their coach could be gone because they were horrible this year.
Got too much talent on that team to be bad.
I agree. Do you think Bronny comes back? Probably come.
Be better.
I think he should come back. for another year. Who knows? Houston versus Long First Materials.
Long dick.
Nebraska and
my boy Tati nigga. You know hoop.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to.
Yeah, say Tominaga. Yes.
No.
Because of
that
motherfucker is tough.
Here's the thing,
Wade Taylor.
Right, and I feel like Texas A&M is not going for any of that. So
bro, it don't matter. He get that step back, that lefty step back. He get going.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
that's a good game too.
That's gonna be a good game. I'm good with either.
I don't like.
I mean, the resumes are almost
like Nebraska.
Yeah, I can't pick A&M. So
okay, fair. Wisconsin, James Madison. This is also a trendy upset pick here because James Madison feels like they're underseeded because they're 31-3.
We know about Wisconsin's game. We know about Wisconsin's game.
Yes, that's what's scary. So I don't want them to lose. If they do lose, I wouldn't be shocked. But I do think that they get past James Madison. So if you guys say James Madison, fair play.
Be a homer later on.
Huh?
I'll let you have this one so I can be a homer later on.
Okay. Because I feel like Wisconsin's also beating Duke in the next round. First off, is Duke getting by Vermont? Okay.
There's boys.
Okay. Texas Tech, NC State.
Fuck those guys.
NC State, bid stealer. Reason why St. John's did not get in. St. John's was not even in the first four out. Crazy. Which is like, I understand. I mean, maybe I don't understand because like Seton Hall, they had Seton Hall the first four out. They beat Seton Hall, even though Seton Hall finished higher in conference than St. John's did. Like St. John's was really hot towards the end of the year. Like the last 5.
They were playing great basketball.
Yes, and I mean that's their own fault too.
Losing to Michigan.
Yeah, fuck, man. Like, I'm sure that had to have been brought up. Like,
I mean, you can't just go off based off the last 2 weeks. You got to go
right. But I mean, a lot of marches. Who's hot at the right time? Rooting for Tominaga, and I'm an Aggie. Like everyone likes an underdog. Like, but who do we like? Texas Tech, NC State.
I mean, NC State's that good.
Shouldn't even be in, but whatever.
Kentucky versus Oakland. Horizon League winner. Horizon League basketball is terrible.
Kentucky look terrible.
Rob Dillingham is gonna have 38.
And
Spurs legend Rob Dillingham.
Rob Dillingham what's the other guy's name? Reed Shepherd? Ben Shepherd? Reed Shepherd. Ben Shepherd's the NBA player. Yeah, Antonio Reeves scores 20 a game. Like,
yeah, he's good.
This is going to be an absolute bloodbath because they are going to get up and down the court on Oakland. Here's the thing. Cool. Go ahead.
Did y'all see? So Kentucky's last game was against A&M.
Correct.
Did y'all see that whole thing about that referee in that game?
No.
So apparently there was one referee who blew his whistle 22 times. Like for out of bounds and fouls.
Sure.
All 22 went against Kentucky. Which is just super fucking hard to do.
I agree.
And then come to find out that there's a story about him and some other ref where they have the highest percentage of games cover the spread. So check out that. How do you think that looks? 22 whistles against one team. You only blow your whistle 22 times, and it's all against one team. And
that's interesting.
Come to find out that you and somebody else have the highest percentage of your games cover the spread.
Huh. something to think about. Okay, so Florida and then Boise State, Colorado. Here's the thing. I think Florida is equipped to go far in the tournament because they have a good backcourt. They're very athletic.
Playing hot too.
Like March Madness is all about athleticism and good backcourt play.
One of the Florida has that. Also, just snapped your leg.
Yeah.
Who?
Florida. The big man.
I will say if it was Boise State, I think Boise State wins. But it's looking. I'm watching the game right now. It's looking like it's gonna be Colorado. They're 5 with 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
So I think they beat Colorado.
Yes. And then Marquette, Western Kentucky. You're good there. Does Grambling beat Purdue? Grambling has the opportunity to do the funniest thing possible and beat Purdue as a 1 seed 2 years in a row. They have the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever and lose 2 years in a row in the first round as a 1 seed.
No way it happens again.
No way Zach Edey lets that happen again, all right?
I hate him, by the way. I don't like Purdue. I don't like Purdue in general. However, Zach Edey, he's impossible to officiate.
Yeah.
Which is not necessarily his fault. But he gets away like with offensive rebounding. He gets away so much with pushing off because he knows how much he can get away with, like pushing a guy off him to get an offensive rebound. That should be a block in the back.
He doesn't do it that much either because he's so tall.
Exactly.
A little nudge and he gets the leverage on you.
Exactly. Yeah. It doesn't need that much separation. And I just saw it too many times in the Big Ten game, tournament game against Wisconsin, where he's just lightly nudging one of the guys, and it creates 2 to 3 feet of separation, and then he can get the offensive rebound. All three of Wisconsin bigs fouled out in that game. All 3. It's just like
plays the game well.
Yeah. Going to be making a lot of money in Switzerland somewhere. Fucking Utah State at TCU. Don't have strong opinions on either.
I think TCU's ass.
Okay.
I haven't watched Utah State that much.
I mean, if your second best player averages 11 a game,
it's time I watch them. I'm just not impressed.
They beat Houston. Beat Baylor. Lost to Iowa State by 1
last week.
That's fair. I don't know. Good rebounding teams do well in this tournament too. I don't know anything about Utah State, so I'm not going to pretend like I know anything about Utah State. But I just have a thing against Mountain West teams in the NCAA tournament because I just don't believe in them.
Well, they always come through, it seems like.
I feel like last year they did not come through.
Most of the time. Well, San Diego State.
That was the only one.
To the Natty.
Good enough.
No, but I'm saying I feel like they had like 6 Mountain West teams and they were all gone within the first day.
Yeah, but normally Gonzaga, St. Mary's one of them. It's a tough conference.
So who do you guys like?
I don't care either way. I think I don't know anything about Utah State. Talent TCU is very good.
Utah State, you said?
I don't know anything about them. I just know TCU. I don't think TCU is good.
I don't know. Harris, who do you want?
I feel like we have a lot of Big 12 schools, so I'll choose Utah State.
Okay, fair. We move. McNeese and Gonzaga. Now, I understand Gonzaga's having a down year. However,
McNeese has been fucking hooping.
Yes.
Hooping.
However, can I Can I? Have you guys seen their schedule for this year?
McNeese?
Yes.
No.
Okay. So I'm going to read off some of the names. And I saw this from like the Mark Titus show earlier. So some of their early non-conference game were College of Biblical Studies. They won 96-55. Champion Christian. They beat 110-46. They played our buddies at Laterno this year.
What the fuck?
They beat Laterno 81-49. And they beat Mississippi University for women 92-23. So that's 4 of their wins. Barely got past Michigan.
Sound like they're assholes. I'm going with the Zags. Huh?
Yeah, I just can't see.
I don't like going with the Zags.
Yeah, they're hooping against Houston Christian, New Orleans.
Okay.
Also, my friend.
Conference teams, yeah.
Also, I don't know how much you guys know about Houston Christian, but my friend's husband from college was just named the men's basketball coach there. Coach Craig Doty. I don't know how good they are. I assume they're not very good, but
can't be.
But yeah, okay. So we'll go Gonzaga, Kansas, Samford.
Kansas got like 5 healthy guys.
Oh,
but at the same time,
still Kansas.
I think Kevin McCullough, he's out for the season.
Kevin McCullough's not playing. Yeah, he's not playing in the tournament.
And Hunter Dickinson missed the Big 12 tourney.
They rested both, so hoping they would be healthy. The Big 12.
What if they get upset in the first round?
Like I said, they got like 5 guys on that team. 6. They're like 6 deep right now.
Okay.
That might be enough to get by Stanford, though. But after that.
So we think the sorry Gonzaga team is going to go win 2 games?
I would pick them before I pick Kansas to win 2 games. They got the bodies.
Okay. South Carolina and Oregon.
This game going to be so ugly.
It's not going to be pretty.
Oops, sorry. It is going to be ugly. Luckily, it's 4 p.m. Don't know who's going to be watching it.
Come on, we're being traffic.
If I'm lucky, not me.
This is I'm in traffic. So
I'll be going to go to the gym at that time.
I don't like either of these teams.
I think we picked the upset.
Choose the upset.
Fighting Peyton Pritchard. Creighton and Akron. Here's the thing. I don't think Creighton is that good.
I disagree.
I also disagree.
I think I'm just bitter because they got in and St. John's didn't, and St. John's just beat the out of Creighton.
Get in. I mean, come on, let's be honest.
I know.
Let's keep
it. Do you think they get past Akron? I feel like Akron always has like one sneaky guard that just scores a shit ton.
Because Creighton play defense.
All right. Texas, Colorado State. Are you guys getting past Colorado State?
I don't know. It's gonna be tough.
They're not.
It's gonna be tough. I don't fucking know, man. You're gonna fucking dogfight with these guys.
just go out there. Oh.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be it's gonna be a bad basketball game to be a part of. I ain't gonna lie.
So, do you believe in them?
No.
You think Colorado State wins in the first round?
No. No.
I mean, either way, they're losing to Tennessee, right? So,
well, they might lose to them Peacocks, though.
No.
Okay.
No. Okay. Round of 32, UConn FAU rematch. The title game last year.
Can't do anything wrong to those Huskies, bro.
Right. Okay. San Diego State and Auburn. I think I like Auburn here. I mean, in my personal bracket, I picked Auburn because I think the Auburn UConn game in Boston, which I may try and go to, that would be a good game.
I like San Diego State.
Okay.
So there's the same.
I think I like this. I don't know, man.
3-0 versus top 25 is tough. BPI rank though, 4.
Yeah.
Auburn's going to score a lot. That's why I like Auburn. They're going to score a lot. San Diego State's going to really ugly the game up.
I think I like Auburn.
AUBR. BYU, Illinois. Here's the thing. I don't trust Illinois in these situations.
Ever.
So I think
this will be a great game.
I wouldn't hate BYU here, but I
like BYU. I like BYU. I think it's gonna be a really good game. Very up and down. I think I like BYU a little more because I think they can. If the game gets ugly,
they're ready for that.
Yeah, they're more prepared for that than I think Illinois is. They played those ugly games before. If it's a track race, then I think Illinois has to be a track race. But I still like BYU.
Okay.
They play very similar.
Drake and Iowa State.
Iowa State's tough. I'm not gonna lie.
They are tough.
Them motherfuckers.
They are very tough.
Would have been a 1.
I think so too.
North Carolina and Michigan State. Now, if there's a 1 seed that is going to go down early, I think it's North Carolina, and I think it would be Michigan State to do it. I'm not campaigning for it. I'm just putting it out into the universe that it's possible.
If this son of a bitch Izzo finds a way to win 2 games,
will you be shocked? You're not going to be shocked, though, is the thing. I'm not saying we got to pick it.
In the fucking
is that game in Charlotte? I think that game is in Charlotte.
I don't know.
Says to be determined, huh?
But I think it's in Charlotte.
I'm almost positive it's in Charlotte.
It's in the same as the first round, huh?
Yes.
I don't know where the first round game is. You'd have to go back.
I think it is in Charlotte.
Yeah, they're in Charlotte. So
I feel like they can't lose in Charlotte.
I don't think so either.
They can't. Something to think about. Alabama and Grand Canyon. Again, Alabama's going to score a lot. But Grand Canyon's going to be here for this game, though.
Hey, Alabama.
Grand Canyon's going to be up. I ain't going to lie. They're going to be
up. I kind of like Grand Canyon.
Okay.
Because Alabama shoot themselves out the game quick.
They're known to go cold, too.
That's what I'm saying. They're good for that. And I think this game is in Spokane. If I'm looking correctly.
I think so.
I think Robert Green get some upsets.
Yeah, we trust Bryce Drew in these situations. New Mexico and Baylor.
And Baylor real good.
Baylor is real good.
Not Ray J.
Ray J. Daniels.
Mexico's one of those teams where they play really fast, but they don't guard nobody.
Right. They do not.
And Baylor, same shit. Huh?
They're really identical.
I think Baylor has better shooting.
All right. Dayton and Arizona. Now, if there's a 2 seed to go out early,
like I told you, like I said in the first round, for some reason Dayton always seems to find one. Maybe
this is where I think Dayton gets it. I think they slow it down. Dayton plays real slow. They slow it down. Arizona, we know about their half-court offense. Caleb Love taking bad shots.
Right, and Caleb Love will shoot
you
out
of the game. I'm gonna be watching this game, yelling at the TV because Caleb Love gonna be out there doing some dumb shit.
But full quarter, Caleb taking step back jumpers. The game gonna be slow. Look at the pace difference.
Right.
I think Dayton slows that game down. The game gets ugly.
And I feel like I trust Deron Holmes to go get a bucket more than Caleb Love.
Caleb Love gonna get a bucket. He's gonna do some dumb shit.
I know, but it's a minute and a half left.
Dumb shit.
Tie game. Your team needs a bucket. Who do you trust more, Caleb Love or Deron Holmes? I feel like I trust Holmes in this situation.
I like it.
I like it. Houston, Nebraska. Now,
Dominic about to get strapped up.
Tobinaga.
He about to be in hell, boy.
Is about to put him in jail. In jail. The thing is, he's gonna pick him up 94 feet off 94, rip.
The whole game, 48
off
minutes.
Rip.
He's not coming out the game.
Right. Just to send a message. I love that. This one is gonna get ugly. They're gonna be sending double screens in the backcourt to get this thing up the court. Oops. Okay. Wisconsin and Duke.
It's a Natty championship one year, wasn't it?
Yeah, don't remind me.
You can remind me.
Did Wisconsin win that game?
No, we were up 11 with 5 minutes left, and then Grayson Allen happened.
Oh shit.
Anyway, here's the thing about Wisconsin. Wisconsin is going to play. This is going to be a very ugly game, and Wisconsin's definitely capable of winning this game. However, they will go 8 minutes without scoring a basket, and their only source of offensive production comes from AJ Storr, who is basically Dia Anthony Edwards. It's almost the same exact player. But he will go get a basket. And I don't think Duke has anybody that will guard him.
Both of y'all
but
teams, I'll let y'all make this decision.
But I don't think that Wisconsin has enough to stop Duke. This is one of Wisconsin's worst defensive teams. Our point guard, though, Chucky Hepburn, is a dog. An absolute demon. I also haven't watched Duke that much this year, to be honest.
One of those Duke teams I don't feel great about, and having them win 2 games in this tournament is like, god damn.
Either way, it'll all be over soon.
It'll all be over soon.
In my personal bracket, I picked Wisconsin to beat Duke because I do think that they can beat them. But yeah. Either way.
If Ayers doesn't believe in Duke, then I definitely don't. So I'm going with Wisconsin.
Okay, bad. Either way, Wisconsin.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Wisconsin though.
I don't like Wisconsin.
I don't like Wisconsin either. I mean, we're at.
With that being said, it will all be over soon.
Yeah.
I'm not going to too much harp on that one then.
Texas Tech and Kentucky.
I like Kentucky. I think one of them 5 stars going to be 5 stars game.
It's going to be very dependent. I think that game is going to be very dependent on Antonio Reeves.
Yeah.
If he's hooping though, well,
I feel like Kentucky just has a lot of answers.
Got a lot of different options to score.
Right. They just have a lot of answers.
They don't guard.
They do not guard. They give up 80 points a game, but they score 90 points a game. But if this is an ugly game, Texas Tech could win this game.
They could, but Texas Tech offense ain't even that good either.
Is ugly.
So it's
as
like
well.
They're not really efficient, I don't
think. Florida Marquette. So I picked Florida to win this game in my personal bracket because one, I don't trust Marquette, and two,
play.
Yeah, exactly. So I think both teams are kind of hobbled, but they said that he's probably going to play.
If he plays, then I like Marquette. If he doesn't play, honestly, I think he scored a ball consistently.
They haven't been. Put a 57 against UConn. Just got drugged.
Then you can do.
He wasn't there.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, but yeah, Florida lost their big man. So, I mean, that's significant too. So,
there he is.
Yeah. So, they said.
We counted Florida. That's fine.
I also don't like Marquette. So there's some bias. But I also hate Florida too. So.
Oh, well, you ain't got to do that no more.
Yeah, facts. But I do root for Walter Clayton because we are, an Iona podcast.
Man, he made the right choice, didn't he?
He did. Here's the thing though. He did, but if he was on that St. John's team, I think St. John's does really well in the Big East this year. I think if Walter Clayton's there, I feel like they finish top 3. Like if they finish above Creighton for sure. Like they would definitely be behind Marquette and UConn, but I think they would finish top 3. And I think they could have potentially split with UConn. They just needed better guard play on that team. It was Danis or nothing. Like you saw it. We saw it live. We saw it live. Feel bad. I feel bad Danis didn't have one more year. I wish he had one more year. But whatever. Purdue, Utah State. I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Oh, it's just so bad. I think picking Purdue to go far might be a fucking underdog. Like everybody has them getting bounced.
Well, here's the thing. So like in the Midwest region, I feel like isn't crazy.
It's ass.
It's like they got a really good draw.
They did.
And UConn got a tough draw.
UConn got it tough. I was just gonna say that the UConn region is so tough.
Because like Gonzaga's down, Kansas is undermanned. And on the other side too, like Tennessee, outside of Dalton Connect, like Creighton's beatable. I feel like Purdue is just by default gonna go to the Final Four, which I hate, but we'll see. Gonzaga, Kansas. Did we say Kansas wins 2 games? I can't remember.
I don't think they had a guys.
Okay. Creighton and Oregon. I feel like
I will think about Purdue is that I think the more they play, the better chance they have. Like I think if they're gonna lose, they're gonna lose early.
I agree.
Because I think the what's the word? Their weakest link is gonna be Zach Edey having to guard smaller players. That's what happened last year in the tournament.
Yep.
He had to guard those smaller guys. They had 5 guards out there.
Yep.
And he couldn't keep up. So
can't guard anybody.
The more likely it is he's going to play against people who play traditional bigs and stuff.
I agree. So I feel like if they run into teams that really stretch the floor out,
then they'll be in trouble. Yeah.
Or they run into like a really sophisticated guard that will stab you with middies or floaters.
Yeah.
Because Zach Edey can't come out of that drop coverage at all.
Yeah,
can't switch, can't hedge. He's not fast enough.
Right.
So
I think that's the thing that it benefits Purdue to play longer. Obviously, you have to win, right? But
yeah. Okay, UConn and Auburn, I think is going to be a really good game because both teams score a lot.
I personally do not see how UConn loses.
I agree because they also have just answers for everything.
I think UConn is just as deep and better.
They're better than they were last year, which is crazy because they were very good last year. And then I think Iowa State wins this game because Iowa State's.
Has Iowa State beat them twice already?
I think so.
Or did they split?
Oh, they split.
Oh, yeah, like if Iowa State beat them twice, I would like BYU to beat them. Well, they lost to BYU in that second game. It was close.
Yeah. So, I mean, the blueprint is there.
I don't remember that second game.
I like Iowa State.
I think Iowa State's really good.
I also want to see this game, UConn Iowa State.
Yeah, for sure.
Great game. I think America also wants to see that game.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this about this game right here. It's all about.
Hey, if there's a 1 seed to go down,
I feel like we got to pick a 1 to go down. I think this is it right here.
Hey, listen,
we have the opportunity. We have the opportunity to stand on business right now.
Grand Canyon to the Elite Eight.
And
it's crazy. That's crazy, though.
Lope Nation would go berserk.
Grand Canyon to the Elite Eight would be fucking insane, bro.
I don't hate it, though.
No?
Because I could foresee a Grand Canyon Dayton Elite Eight. It just pops in my brain. I don't like it. But it pops in my brain.
Me and Bo might be right here.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
These gotta get a little weird. Gotta get a little weird.
A 1 seed has to lose. It's not gonna be UConn.
I don't think it's gonna be UConn.
And it's not, and unfortunately, it's not gonna be Purdue. So that leaves Houston and North Carolina. One of either one is going down. And here's the thing. No, I'm not even going to talk myself into that. I'm not going to talk myself into Wisconsin over Houston. I'm just not even going to think about that.
And Wisconsin is disgusting work.
Would be horrible. Would be horrible because Greg Gard just somehow gets to just keep his job year after year over just mid teams, and I just don't understand. He listed his son on the injury report like that matters. Like that's where we're at. Okay, so. What do we think? I mean, if it's not going to be Houston,
I think it's North Carolina. I think North Carolina is easily the worst 1 seed.
I agree.
It's not so much them losing the Grand Canyon. I just don't think they make the Elite Eight, and I don't want to have us banking on them there. The goal is to have your 8 teams, right?
Right. You have to keep your Final Four intact as long as possible.
And I don't want to have them having to worry about them.
Who's the 5 that Grand Canyon beats?
The Alabama. Oh, sorry. Alabama and St. Mary's. Like I see this happening. Like I don't love the.
Here's the thing. I can see Alabama or St. Mary's making the Elite Eight.
I agree.
I can't see North Carolina making it. And that's why I don't want North Carolina being here.
I see Alabama making the Elite Eight more than North Carolina. Personally. But if we're rooting for chaos, which I always am, I just don't
want North Carolina there. More than any other team. I don't want North Carolina. I don't think they're that good.
Wait, which game are we supposed to come back to?
Grand Canyon, St. Mary's.
Oh,
was it?
Put them in the Elite Eight.
Wait, was it really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Do we need to rethink this whole?
That's why I was asking, like, man, like, do I see Grand Canyon going to the Elite Eight? Who's the 5 that they beat?
But there's like
St. Mary's.
There's one team that just has a crazy story, and we see like the little 1.5-minute video about the team or whatever. Like they came from this, like blah blah blah. Like I can see the slow mo of the crowd, like the Grand Canyon.
Let me say this: if we do St. Mary's,
mm-hmm.
I think Michigan State beats North Carolina. I think we go there.
I don't hate that. Because Tom Izzo knows.
If we had them getting bounced, I think we try and get an upset.
I agree.
Getting bounced anyways. It's not really hurting.
Here's my issue. Is that
so you think St. Mary's is beating Alabama? Like, I don't think
I am. Yeah. I'm in between Grand Canyon, St. Mary's, and Alabama. In that, like, these three teams are the ones that, like, that's difficult for me to choose right now. Those three.
I'm okay with Michigan State beating North Carolina. I'm okay with that. I like that.
I think we switch.
Okay. Now it's Now it's a matter of, is it St. Mary's, Grand Canyon, or
Alabama? But I think St. Mary's. I think they slow the game down. Alabama, they play slow.
But I think Alabama can speed them up. Is my thing. They score 90 points a game.
Yeah, but I think. Do you really see that in March Madness? I feel like a lot of times the game just gets ugly more than it gets fast.
True. I mean, I can't really think of too many teams that just get up and down in March. But like St. Mary, I feel like
they could for one game. I think consistently is tough.
I feel like St. Mary's.
I mean, if they speed them up, St. Mary's is going to get blown out, though.
I feel like I just don't see St. Mary's in Elite Eight. I feel like we know who St. Mary's is.
I do go Alabama over Grand Canyon.
Okay.
And then Alabama or Michigan State in the Elite Eight. This game, Alabama gonna blow their ass out.
Right. I don't think this is a game at all. Because they're gonna be on a high from beating the 1 seed.
I think I hate Alabama in the Elite Eight. I think I'm more confident with St. Mary's or Grand Canyon.
Okay. So Grand Canyon or St. Mary's to the Elite Eight.
Okay, what do we have? Okay, now you got to tell me what we got for the other 12-5s.
This is the only one. I think we got the 5s.
The 5s and all the other ones? See,
We have Gonzaga winning 2 games. We have Wisconsin winning 2 games. We have
I don't like that.
Eagle State winning 1 game. We don't have any 12-5 upsets.
Gotta have at least.
Yeah, have 2, huh?
I think you gotta have 2.
Here's the thing.
You gotta have at least 1 though.
Here's the thing. Like, we talk about 12-5 seeds, and I saw a stat. It was like 12 seeds are like 9 and 28 within like the last X amount of years.
Okay.
That's good. Always that 1 though.
Okay. Yeah, fair. What
about 11-6? You see a stat about that one?
11-6s actually have a higher win percentage than 12-5s. Or sorry. 11 seeds have a higher win percentage against 6 seeds than 12s do against 5s. Yes.
Okay, so now we're now I have to revisit. I think we might have to revisit that.
I mean, we got Oregon.
However, all the 11s I think are pretty bogus, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I mean, Duquesne, Oregon,
New Mexico.
Oh wait, New Mexico was 10.
NC State.
NC State. Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. That kind of bogus.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I'm back on the 12-5 thing then.
I think it's either Grand Canyon or Wisconsin loses.
Here's what I'm thinking. Wisconsin plays into Kansas. They play into Duke. Who plays into Kansas? That's a 12-5, right? And
Gonzaga.
And I mean McNeese. You saw their schedule.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But my thought is that by the same token, they just suck though. But they've been playing well. But like, look, here's my thought is that they get past Gonzaga and then they beat undermanned Kansas, and that's how the 12 seed gets to the Elite Eight.
Correct.
I mean to the Sweet 16.
Here's the thing. I could see that happening too. I don't hate it.
All right, let's go. Let's rock.
Okay. So
he just suck though. God, he just suck.
That's ugly.
But then that alleviates my 12-5 over here though.
Okay, we're about to have Purdue in the Elite Eight.
Oh,
I mean, we were gonna have Purdue in the Elite Eight anyway. To be fair, unless you had them losing to Gonzaga.
They can.
Okay, so I don't like.
We can rock with it.
No. So
we good. We good.
I think.
Yeah, what you think, Bo?
I honestly think.
What scenario you like the best?
I don't trust St. Mary's ever.
Okay.
And I really like the Grand Canyon story. I do think that this is probably the best scenario. I think.
And then what?
I do think
I agree.
for the other one, I think Purdue, I think I just don't see Gonzaga losing to McNeese.
Okay.
And I feel like Gonzaga beats Kansas.
Okay.
And I could also see Gonzaga beating Purdue. And we have Gonzaga in the Elite Eight, which would be ugly.
Okay. If Adam, do you feel like that too?
I feel like I'm okay with.
I think Gonzaga beats Purdue.
All right. So there we are. That's that. Oh. Boy, I tell you, when's Gonzaga's first game? I'm gonna have to,
this tomorrow.
This decision makes or breaks our bracket. We're definitely gonna go back to this part of the VOD and just kick ourselves because we probably fucked up. However,
welcome to March though.
This is
all right. So here we are.
So that means we have 2 1 seeds out now in North Carolina and Purdue.
Well,
we have Purdue. We have Purdue making it to Sweet 16.
We do.
So it's fine.
Okay. Okay. To the Sweet 16. We have UConn, Iowa State, Michigan, and Alabama.
Michigan State, Alabama.
Alabama's going to boat race Michigan State.
Yeah, they're going to blitz them.
Yeah.
Okay.
They shouldn't be there. And here they
Baylor and Dayton. Dayton's going to be up for this game.
Where is this game at? What region is that?
This is in the West.
West.
It's the first or it's the last game in the West.
I mean, either way, both
Los
are
Angeles.
In LA.
I mean, that doesn't matter because Dayton is in Ohio and Baylor is in Texas.
Okay. So it doesn't matter. So I think Dayton's gonna slow the game down, but I think Baylor's okay with that.
Baylor's okay playing ugly basketball.
Yeah, we can play like that.
Oh my God, we're gonna have Baylor or Alabama in the Final Four.
1, 2, 3, 4 in the Elite Eight in this region. I hate.
That is.
Oh wait. Sorry.
Yeah, but that's that region though.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, that's that region.
All right, the South. Yeah, I'm not even gonna talk about that. Kentucky, Florida. Now
they played each other this year.
They have. They split in the regular season. God, they hung up 100. They hung up 105 and 102 on Alabama.
Bro, I'm not gonna wait.
They give it up 88.
Florida did that. Yeah, because I mean, Florida
didn't. No, I can't remember who I watched Kentucky hung up 100 against.
Alabama. 117.
Yeah, I watched that game.
This was an NBA game.
Yeah, they hung up so many
117 to 95. I really don't know. I mean,
I'm tempted to think Kentucky because at some point I just feel like Florida, that injury to their
big. That's definitely That's going to rear its head at some point.
At some point, I think.
I feel like Florida has backcourt experience. Their backcourt is more experienced. And I feel like that also has to matter.
Is he out for the season?
Yeah, he broke his
leg.
Yeah, he broke his leg.
Yeah, that's tough.
He is.
But the back, they do have more experience. I think Kentucky's backcourt is better, though.
I think they are better, but I feel like it's talent and experience.
I think Rob. My thing is that I don't know. I think Rob has so much that he brings though, to where, like, if he's not having a good game, that he can impact it with assists and steals.
Man, this team just can't guard.
They just can't guard shit.
Neither team can guard. I mean, this is basically a pick 'em.
I'll let you guys pick it. Mine is Kentucky. I'm taking
because neither team can guard. I think Kentucky can get easier buckets because they're I think Florida is guard play, but they don't have their big. They can just dump it down too.
I mean, they have Tyrese Samuel, who's 6'10".
I mean, Florida it's not like Florida doesn't have any bigs.
But they did have their starting. That dude was their starting five.
Yeah, and he was a menace on like the offensive glass.
Mm-hmm.
So he gave them a lot of second chance opportunities.
Kentucky cannot rebound.
And Kentucky cannot rebound. Yes. In my bracket, I picked Florida, but I'm also okay picking Kentucky.
Yeah, I guess to go Kentucky.
And then we pick Gonzaga over Purdue, Creighton, and Tennessee. Battle of cold ass.
God, I hate taking Tennessee, man.
Battle of cold ass white boys.
Just a bunch of cold white guys out there.
Just a bunch of cold white dudes. So
look at
Creighton
neck, bro. Golly.
If Creighton wins this game, St. John's has to be sick.
Just sick as shit.
Sick,
bro. They know they can beat those guys.
They did.
Yeah.
So they even got them in as notable losses, bro. They got drugged, bro. Okay. UConn, Iowa State to go to the Final Four.
That's gonna be a good fucking game.
Yeah, Iowa State might get them.
You think so? Mm-hmm. I don't.
Let's not do this. Let's not overthink this.
I'm not personally. I'm not over. I mean,
I think Iowa State might get them.
UConn shoots the ball so well.
Iowa State guards so well. They got Look at their opponent's points per game. Look at their opponent's points per game. In the Big 12, that's crazy. 61 points in the Big 12 is crazy.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, 64 in the Big East. There's not a lot of prolific offenses in the Big East.
No, and they're much better.
I just can't. This UConn team is so tough.
There's so many guys on that UConn team, man. Yeah.
They can't stop them all from shooting.
I don't hate UConn, but I think Iowa's is going to have a lot of return next year. They're going to be tough next year.
Yeah.
I think they might be 1 year away. But you said the same thing about UConn. They ain't winning that bitch.
True. Alabama, Baylor.
I plan on sitting this one out. I don't know, bro.
I don't know about Baylor.
I like Scott Drew.
This is our Final Four team. I would trust Baylor over Alabama. It's on the Final Four.
They shoot the ball well.
I mean,
Alabama also did lose 4 out of 6 going into the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Houston and Kentucky.
If Kentucky doesn't rebound, they lose.
I feel like Houston's in a redemption arc right now.
I hate watching Houston play offense.
It's not good.
It's not good. However,
I hate
they are going to get into some sit down.
57.
57 points a game. Just not
guarding.
Can't go back. You're not sending any of them back.
And that's in Dallas.
Yeah. Also, look how similar their logos are. It's like the same.
A lot of teams have that same font.
Yeah. Gonzaga and Creighton.
No way, right?
Up the Zags.
No way we do this, right?
Two Big East teams in the Final Four, though.
I'll bracket so ass.
I feel good about every region except the Midwest. I feel like we did a really good job on everything except the Midwest region. I just have no idea what to do. See, how did we get here for the Midwest region? So Purdue and Gonzaga. See, like Purdue beats Creighton is the thing. But do they beat Gonzaga? Yeah. Purdue beats Creighton for sure. We're unsure if Gonzaga beats Purdue or Creighton.
If it's a toss-up, I think we pick Gonzaga. Oh, no, because they can get bounced first round.
Zags might get bounced first round.
They got McNeese, huh?
They got McNeese, and then
we're gonna look so fucking bad if
Kansas
beats them. Yeah, I don't know if I trust that in the Final Four. If we're not confident in winning,
do we put Purdue against Creighton and then take Purdue?
I hate that even more.
Again, if Purdue is playing in the Elite Eight,
they're gonna win.
I just think it bodes well for them to play more traditional basketball. The more they play, the more traditional teams they'll play. If you try to go size for size with Purdue, I like Purdue.
I agree.
All right.
However, my thing is this. I think that Creighton, I'm pretty confident with them being in the Sweet 16.
Yes.
I don't know about them beating Tennessee. I don't know about them beating Gonzaga. However, I don't know about Gonzaga beating Purdue. Purdue is probably the team I feel most confident about from the Sweet 16 forward.
Yeah.
Getting them to the Sweet 16 is when I'll be like, I don't know.
I kind of agree with Eris.
Around 54, I think they'll be fine.
If Gonzaga loses to McNeese, then we're fucked from off rip. We're fucked tomorrow.
Tomorrow night, Adam, we're fucked.
Tomorrow night is chalk.
The whole bracket is fucked if they lose tomorrow night to me.
All right, let's go Purdue then.
Okay.
Y'all fucking hate that.
I hate that we just did that.
I hate it too. But y'all,
I hate that we just did that.
What y'all say? So we'll see.
And then we put 2 1 seeds.
3 1s in a
wait. Maybe we revisit Houston then. Maybe we talk about Houston.
Who you got them losing to? I think they could lose to Kentucky.
And
nobody else though.
Yeah. They got pretty
I don't think they play Wisconsin either though. Well, I'll say that.
I mean, Duke's not beating Houston either.
They play a lot of defense.
Houston will have Duke's guards in hell. Absolute hell. I just don't know shit about Houston's bigs. So Kyle Filipowski, I don't know if he get off and
they just dig on everybody. Okay. They dig on a lot of
because they have athletic guards and they can do that and get back. So I don't think Duke beats them either. I think Duke is a better matchup than Wisconsin
I do.
against Houston.
I think Duke.
I mean,
Duke
but if this is the
Duke
matchup,
would worry
Houston,
me. Wisconsin, Houston versus Wisconsin, that doesn't worry me at all. Duke would be like, okay, Duke had some guys and get going.
Either way, I don't think either team beats Houston.
So let's talk about UConn now. They got the hardest. They got the hardest path.
They do. They do.
You think Auburn?
They could? Here's the thing: they could lose to Auburn.
They could lose to Auburn. I do see that.
But
could they lose to Florida Atlantic?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
I think they lose to Auburn because Auburn just has so many guys.
They score so much.
Let's do it. I like it.
But
I'm okay with that.
But this game is in Boston. This is essentially a home game. If that matters to you guys.
It does. Well, it does for UConn.
If it's that close, I think it matters a lot.
Yeah, this game is in Boston, and there's UConn fans all over the all over the Northeast. Like it's
okay. So before we happen to pick Auburn, are we confident with them getting to the Elite Eight? No. Like San Diego State.
I think San Diego State beats them. So I'm not confident with that.
So then, but then UConn is boat racing.
San Diego State beat UConn.
No.
UConn can though. Or sorry, Auburn can though.
Auburn can because they're deep enough. Yeah.
Yes. San Diego State is just a matchup problem for Auburn because San Diego State will ugly the game up.
The thing is, for anybody to beat UConn though, it's gonna have to be they're gonna go through a fucking gauntlet to get there. Now after they win the second game, they'll have a break. They'll have a week break before they play again. But
I think the only team that's beating UConn in this region potentially could be Auburn if the game wasn't in Boston. But I feel like Iowa State would be the one if I were to pick one to beat UConn. Because I don't know how tired UConn's going to be from this Auburn game if they were to get past Auburn. And then they would have to play UConn. They would have to play Iowa State a few days later. Because I think Iowa State is going to dispatch BYU pretty easy. So I think Iowa State's going to be more rested.
Iowa State knows BYU, so I could definitely see that.
But
I think Iowa State beats UConn. Wow. But I said that earlier, though.
You did.
Okay.
Out of the ones losing, I think
we nailed North Carolina. I think
two Big 12 teams in Final Four. You with that?
Out of the
well, it's either two Big 12 or two Big Easts. Or sorry,
that's three Big 12 teams in the Final Four. Because Houston as well.
Between
Houston, Baylor, and Iowa State.
Wow, yeah.
Between UConn, Iowa State, and Houston, Kentucky, and who's it? Purdue, Creighton. I think Purdue is the most likely to lose, and then Houston, Kentucky, just because I mean Kentucky have the guys, they have the 5 stars, and then Iowa State, UConn.
I feel like Houston's offense being so ugly, I think is going to rear its head at some point.
I do think that as well.
See, you say that, but the offense is ugly, but
their defense is so tough.
Yeah, the defense is so good, and their offensive rebound so well.
Yeah,
it's like they get a lot of and Kentucky doesn't rebound.
That is correct.
Or play defense, so like they're not going to be struggling to score against Kentucky. When they played Iowa State guards, so they couldn't score. Kentucky doesn't guard anybody, so like that.
All right, boys.
This is tough. Yeah, we got to make decisions.
3 Big 12 teams doesn't sit right with me. I ain't gonna lie.
I agree.
I think Iowa State or Houston, one of them. I think we take out Baylor. Get Baylor out of there.
Okay.
So,
is it time for Dayton?
No. Oh,
it might be.
Is it Dayton?
Let's ride with Dayton. Let's ride with Dayton.
Dayton to the Final Four.
Oh, Fly, Dayton, fly. But if they lose
Dayton to the
tomorrow,
final.
If they lose, you delete the app.
if they lose
we have them beating Arizona, Baylor, and Alabama. I can't see it.
Who's their 10? Oh, the game tonight, right?
Boise State.
It's Boise State.
Colorado.
Oh no, Nevada. Sorry.
Nevada.
Florida was the
4:30. Game could be over in 10 hours.
Our bracket could be done.
Could be talked by the time we get home from work, bro.
Our bracket could be done by 5 o'clock tomorrow. Because now I'm starting to rethink the Arizona thing. Did we give up on Arizona too early? If we're trying to get Baylor out of there. Because Arizona beats Baylor, in my opinion.
I'm gonna be pissed at work at 2 p.m. watching Arizona. Me and Aaron said at the start of the year we're not betting on Arizona.
I did say that.
On that. We gotta stand.
I gotta stand on it. He's right. Okay. I gotta stand on business.
Okay.
I think we just ride with Dayton, man.
Fuck it.
Let's go, man.
Wow. I have watched 0 minutes of Dayton basketball this season.
I watched a couple games.
You think
a couple games were on. I didn't watch them.
Think they beat Alabama? We can save us right here.
I like Alabama more, but Ayers doesn't like Alabama.
We can go with Alabama.
We can save
Alabama being in the fucking God.
I think we go Alabama. Let's go Alabama.
I think Alabama in this situation is
Roll
safe.
Tide. Roll Tide.
I think they're safe.
Shit about
They give up 80 again?
Shit.
I can't do it.
Then we ride with Baylor.
It's either Baylor or Bama. There's just no way Dayton's going to the final.
You go UConn Baylor. Let's go UConn Baylor.
I'm okay with that.
It's not overthinking.
I can't do 80 points a night, bro.
Okay. See, I think Purdue beats Creighton. And now we have
I think we pick Kentucky to beat Houston. I think you have to. I don't like it, but I think you have to. Or Iowa State has to beat UConn.
I don't think that's happening.
Okay.
See, like 2 1s and 2 3s, like that's realistic.
Yeah, Purdue in the final. There's you better be right about this shit.
What?
Purdue.
Look, I'm fine putting Grand Canyon in the Final Four. Hands up. I do it. And I do it again. I don't hate this Final Four. I think I'm trying to see like what I had for my bracket that I had. FSU got snubbed. Yes, they did. I had my Final Four is UConn, North Carolina, Purdue, and Florida.
You got 3 1s too.
Yeah.
North Carolina?
I guess I didn't realize that. The thing is, I was also picking on storylines. Like, I really want to see Caleb Love against North Carolina. Like, I just want to see it. Like, I need it. I feel like I did have Grand Canyon going against North Carolina. I had South Carolina going this far, Sweet 16.
Okay, Adam. Do you like Purdue in the Do you like Purdue in the Elite Eight?
Yeah, I think they beat Gonzaga.
Okay,
I
question.
think Gonzaga wins, but I don't hate that.
Okay, question. Do you think Purdue beats Tennessee?
No.
Because I don't like Creighton.
I could be all right with Tennessee being in the Final Four.
Tennessee did lose to Purdue, but only by 4 earlier in the year.
I mean,
they beat Alabama. They beat Kentucky. They beat Auburn. They beat Alabama twice.
Tennessee's a good team. I don't hate that. I'm good with Tennessee.
But then we 2 SEC.
Yeah, I
then Houston, I put Houston back.
Yeah. I think we're there.
This I feel good about. I feel much better about this.
Okay. I don't have any qualms. Any major ones.
Do we put Michigan State in the final? I'm playing. Okay. All right. So this is our Final Four: UConn, Baylor, Houston, and Tennessee. Obviously, this is going to be the perfect bracket. We're not going to get any of these wrong. So this is it right here. UConn versus Baylor. I think UConn's gonna repeat. But here's the thing: it is so hard to repeat.
That's why I was not so excited about choosing UConn.
It's so hard to repeat.
That's why I went Iowa State.
But then we got 3 Big 12 schools. Do you think 3 Big 12 schools in the final?
Yeah, I don't want to because I'm going to be Iowa State, Houston for the 4th time. I think that's insane.
Yeah. See, I think UConn goes to the national championship, but then they lose to either Houston or Tennessee.
Okay. Oh, I think they beat Baylor. So I mean,
okay. And then Houston, Tennessee. At what point does Houston's offense do them in?
Now.
And Tennessee guards. And they score a lot.
Tennessee's a good team.
They're going to be fucking hounded with that thin ass rotation, though.
Yeah.
However,
they only go like 6 deep or 6 or sometimes 7. I don't hate Tennessee and UConn. I can see it.
I don't hate Tennessee and UConn either. Shout out Rick Barnes.
And then UConn, Tennessee. Are they playing a Rocky Top at the end of it? We used to play that shit in band class. Yeah. Here's the thing. I think UConn beats Tennessee is a problem.
Yeah, I don't see Tennessee winning this game. UConn could do it again. Fuck it.
Have a pack up and do it again. Fucking our friend.
How many points? I think that's going to be a high scoring game. I could 85. See like 85, 80 game.
Something like that, yeah.
So what is that? 165? That's good math. Asian. Okay.
Well,
boys, I hit the group chat around 2:30.
I'm just sitting there for the projector out mad as fuck.
Let's see. Wonder if I can join. I'm gonna add us into a couple groups. I don't know how to do it, but I'm gonna add us in.
I'm assuming you can't. I bet that one's locked for like one bracket per person.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. Take those groups you're already in. You can't add them into those, so you have to add them into like somewhere else.
It's really stupid if that's the case. Whatever, I'll figure it out.
Fans of Texas, that's a good place to put us.
Okay, well, I'll figure it out.
Sports in a group. Fuck it, dude.
See, like I can add both.
Some have different moves. How many you can have?
Let's add all these.
Yeah, it's all the fucking gets all the people.
Sir. Okay. Fans of Texas, you can win that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, none of the Texas fans are gonna put fucking Texas to win that motherfucker.
Yeah, we can win those. Okay. Well, all right. Good show. I am nervous about tomorrow, so check back with us for around 5 o'clock tomorrow just to see where our mentals are at. And yeah. All right. Show will be on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music later tonight. And yeah, wash your hands. And fuck, man.
This is such a difficult time.
Embrace the madness.